If this country is ever going to be demoralized, it can only come through living without work. Abraham Lincoln. Work is a divine principle enshrined in the teachings and instructions of God to the man Adam in the Garden of Eden when he said, "Out of the sweat of thy brow shalt thou eat bread." But how come that today we are having so many people, companies, organizations coming out to dispel this divine principle of work? In Nigeria, statistics has it that about 5 billion naira, which is also equivalent to 25 million US dollars, is spent daily on sports betting or gambling. The big question is, should the government make sports betting and gambling illegal? As a matter of fact, males or individuals between the ages of 18 to 40 form the 60% group of the population that spend their money on sports betting and gambling. And this group of individuals are supposed to be the ones in the active group of the population who are either in school or in the workforce, generating incomes and interests that will help to develop and stabilize the nation. But why is it that they decide to spend their money on such a risky venture such as sports betting and gambling? It is noted that participating in such activities gives one the hope or the intention to make much money for putting in little or nothing into such exercises. The government of Nigeria need to realize that there is a growing trend of indolence, non-productivity, and unemployment as a result of its individuals engaging in sports betting and gambling. Each year, the government cries at the high rates of unemployment. Meanwhile, there are so many individuals within the 60% group who are unemployed and underemployed. And the sad truth is that these are the same people who stake in at least 15 US dollars or 3,000 naira in sports betting and gambling. If this trend continues, there is going to be more increased high rates of unemployment and indolence. A wise man is a person who uses his finances to bless his life and those around him. But he cannot do this if he keeps on stashing or staking away little money that he would have used to achieve this feat. The Nigerian youths, the active group of the population, need to realize that sports betting and gambling will not do them any good either. The hope or the consideration that putting in or staking a little amount of money to earn millions is a daydream that never comes true. It is a get-rich-quick scheme. The big question is, who gets rich? One out of millions. In a way, we have these companies such as NairaBet, WakaBet, LionBet, and all sorts of bets coming in to impoverish our nation. The government need to stop the licensing of such establishments. They are not doing the country any good. How would you feel in the coming years to come, where you see your kids or your generations not having the vigor to go out there, use their knowledge or their skills to do something for themselves and for their nation? Those things need to be stopped if we can, at the moment, stop sports betting and gambling. The Help the Nigerian Youth Organization is one arm of a non-government organization seeking to draw the attention of all Nigerians to the fact that we can actually have something for a better and brighter Nigeria. All it demands is just a little token of contribution into this organization, and we'll be surprised and glad at the rate of growth that will have our Nigerian youths who will make it. A call to all involved in sports betting and gambling to note that such activities will not bring them any good. It has led to the breakup of homes and marriages. If this country is to be demoralized, it can only come through living by trying without work. Thank you.